Yo, what's happening, y'all? Just here at the crib, about to make a little callaloo soup. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. But while I'm doing that, I figured I might as well chime in, talk to y'all, holla at y'all, say what's up. You know what I mean? I already got my pot over here with the water. You know, what's in there? Some cumin, sea salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and whatnot. I got some fresh ginger over here, some onions, burro plantains, green bananas. I'm gonna throw some bell peppers in there too. I'm saying, but while we do that, I'm gonna holler at you, talk to you about some different things, whatever pops in my mind and whatnot as I, slice and dice and make everything nice. All right, well, first off, thank you for being here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, a lot of people always want to talk about finances and stuff like that, getting money, getting currency. I was having a talk with somebody the other day at the park, and one thing we don't, probably talk about it as much enough, but a lot of people are getting into it is our spiritual currency. I'm saying we got to have a spiritual currency as well. You know what I'm saying? I was telling him about a story of something I went through, a little scuffle I got into, and how I ended up getting up out of that. And he was like, yeah, man, because you had some spiritual cash in your back pocket. Your good energy, your good karma that you put out there came back to help you out. So make sure that you got, good spiritual currency too, because, what do they call currency? They call currency money, but it also comes from the word current, energy. So good energy is going to bring you your good spiritual currency, your good karma, and it'll even bring you some real physical financial money too. Because when people do see how how good of a person you are, how your energy is tuned up, and they see your aura, they see that glow that you got. It's a beautiful thing. And they want to do business with you. They want to spend bread with you just because of who you are. Because you a genuine person. Now, I apologize for cutting out, earlier or whatever. I should have just grabbed the phone with me while I go over here, throw stuff in the garbage can and whatnot. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why I got a hat on inside my house, dog, it's because, man, I need a haircut. I ain't had one in a minute. I ain't even combed my beard for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? But, okay. So, now not only is your spiritual currency and being, more aware of your spiritual currency and your spiritual energy gonna bring you more money, but also holding yourself accountable. Just hold yourself accountable for everything. You want more money to count up? Be accountable. You know what I mean? Be accountable for your actions and the things that you do and the things that happen to you, and instead of placing blame on other people and other things that might have been involved in whatever it is that happened. So be accountable for where you stand in your circumstance. You know what I mean? Your circumstance. I'm play with that word for you too. Which, all right, you've got circle, stance, where you stand in your circle. What's going on around you. All right, so where do you stand with that? Want to change your circumstance? Overstand and not understand. Because if you understand, then you standing under an idea and your circumstance and letting that rule you. Whereas when you overstand, you stand above. Oh man. slicing up these red onions right now. Also, while I like to cook, man, I also do like to have a beer while I'm cooking, or a glass of wine or something like that. I don't know why, man. It just keep it flowing. I guess that's just from years of working in restaurants. You know what I'm saying? To all my restaurant gang, my cook life gang, who be in cooking at restaurants and whatever, y'all know, it's always somebody in there, a couple people who might have, you know, a little back pocket personal thing. They might have a little flask with them, or a little, you know, something in their water bottle or their cup. You think it's soda or some water in there. Hell no. All that we be going through in the kitchen, man, you gotta, sometimes, gotta sip on something. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have that cool waitress or that cool bartender that come and slide you something because you done, you know what I'm saying, made the 5 plate that got them a good tip. It's actually been a while since I cooked in, you know what I'm saying, restaurants. It's been a couple years, man. I stopped doing that and started selling perfume oils and whatnot because I pretty much just got tired of clocking in and going to work every day. Somebody else telling me when to come, when to go, looking at the same 4 walls all the time, standing over that hot-ass grill with about 15 steaks on it, about 30 burgers, 5, 6 pieces of fish. Nah, I'm good. But salute to everybody that do it, man. That shit ain't easy at all. Yeah, be accountable. Be accountable, be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your spiritual energy is right, your spiritual currency. So that's just what I want to tell y'all for today. Is keep your energy right, keep your spiritual currency right. Be accountable if you want to have your money counting up. And then trust your energy, trust your spirit. And other people will trust in it as well. And show love to it. And then even when you do that, then you're going to see how much that you don't even really need a lot of money. Yeah, it's nice to have. You want to have a lot of money. We all trying to get a lot of money. Shit, who don't want to be a billionaire? You know what I'm saying? But you're going to start to see how you can live off less. And you don't really need a lot. And when you do have a lot, it's just icing on the cake. And, you know, partially a representation of your spiritual currency. Pull this fresh ginger out the bag, cut me a piece. Damn, I ain't even turn the pot on to get the thing boiling. I'm also going to be throwing in some sorghum grain in there. Sorghum grain, I believe it's also called millet. Now, my family is Haitian, so it's called pitimi, where we from. And it's very good ancient grain, man. Very good for you if you find that in your local grocery store, supermarket, or whatever. Get you some and try it out. Get you some and try it out. You can add some, like, you know, you can add your beans to it. It's kind of got, it's a little bigger than cornmeal, I would say. A little bigger than cornmeal, the grits, the grains are. I like it way more than grits. I don't even like grits, to be real with you. Like, they really gotta be busted. They really gotta be busted. Shit, I remember the first time I had some grits. I probably was like, might have been like 9, 10 years old, man. Maybe a little older. Nah, yeah, about that. And whatever, sleeping over my dog crib. You know, whatever. Because, you know, I'm Haitian, so the grits we have, we call it maï moulin. It's yellow and whatever, and I was force-fed that as a jit. I hate it to this day. Bothers me just to look at it. But now, yeah, so back to the grits. Had it at my dog crib. You know, had it with cheese on there. It was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? And I could only eat it with the cheese. But I barely eat cheese now, so I ain't never gonna have it. And I don't like corn, so I don't eat that, you know. I don't really like grits like that. Damn, bro, you don't eat no corn? Nah, dog, I don't eat no corn. I do not like corn. I don't like no corn on the cob. I like the little baby corns in the Chinese food, though. Them things cool. All right, now this ginger, I'm just, you know, I ain't gonna do too much to them. I'm just cutting them in like little small pieces like that just to throw in the water. Matter of fact, let me put it in the water now. And turn this thing on to start getting this thing boiling and whatnot. Possibly my favorite beer, Prestige beer, Haitian beer. Great for a hot day. We get a whole lot of hot days here in South Florida. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, okay, so we talked about accountability. We talked about spiritual currency. Doing a little cooking here. And whatnot. Told you about sorghum grain, millet. Oh yeah, and I told you, all right, yeah, I'm making callaloo. Callaloo stew. Now, callaloo is a green leafy vegetable. Superior in vitamins and all that. Saying it's a staple for a lot of Jamaicans and other islands in the Caribbean. Actually, haven't seen it much in Haiti, but you know, well, not in Haiti, but in Haitian households and whatnot, or even Haitian restaurants, because really what we call callaloo is okra. I think they got a different name for the callaloo leafy vegetable. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. But I actually got introduced to it through, you know what I'm saying, a lot of my Jamaican homies, my Trini homies. Callaloo be bussin', boy. I'm trying to tell you. And yeah, burrow plants. You see, they smaller, a little thicker. You know what I'm saying? For anybody who's into Dr. Sebi, you know what I'm saying? He recommends these plantings over the other ones because the other ones are more of a hybrid and you know, possibly being genetically modified by a lot of companies now. You know what I'm saying? Like Chiquita. I don't know if y'all look at Chiquita bananas, man. Them shits be looking weird sometimes. Them bitches be like ripen and staying green at the same time. This shit makes no sense. That's them 4011 bananas. I eat them when they're around, just to have them. But I try not to. Try to get some other bananas from another brand. So yeah, I told you about it. And green bananas too is real, you know, the cooking ones. Jamaicans put me on to that too, man. I really like those. Really like using them in stews. And yeah, ginger. Ginger is very superior too, man. Very good for you. Very good for your blood flow and all that. Yeah. All right, so shit. Well, while this water getting boiling, getting up, I would just like to say thank you for being here chilling with class. Peace and love to all y'all. And catch you next time. Remember, harness your godhood, create, love, always shine supreme. Yeah.